Alright, boys and girls, time to bring out the big guns of Genshin Impact. This is a open world anime Japanese RPG online. Well, it's not online, but you can't play it offline, so, you know. It's a very graphically intensive game, and I have maxed out all the settings. And set it to 60 FPS. So, in case you are wondering, you have graphics to custom everything on high with 60 FPS. So just to find out if we can max out the performance of the the Exynos 2100 on this Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. And even though the frame rate counter on the upper left corner there keeps saying 60, 59 and whatnot, the game, as you can see, has some kind of stutters. I think it's more of a stutter than low FPS. Maybe it's like loading stuff or downloading stuff, but as you can see, it's not as smooth as, for example, Black Desert Online before it. So I think we're getting stutters, but definitely not like frame rate dips, but definitely not. Look at this. It's not as responsive as you would like it to be, but it looks great. So, like I said, maxed out settings. There was the big stutter there. I think it's when it's loading assets. It's not maybe not the best loading assets. So we're coming up to Liyue here. There's a big sort of Chinese restaurant in the sky. Well, it's not in the sky, but up a big area here. I wanted to do this to test the open world setting. Just loading other maps, and you notice that it does have some stutters. But we're gonna do a challenge now. If I remember how to do that. It's still the same place, right? Musgrave. There we go. For the most part, it runs really well. I think we just, maybe if you lower it to medium settings, it should be fine. But what we're doing is, of course, maxing out the graphics capabilities if we can. I forgot which one. I think we're doing 3 here just to do the test here. We're gonna do with the MC and Shangling and Noel, right behind the frame rate counter, and for sure. Let's get it on. So this is a combat scenario we're gonna run into here. Let's see. Character defense, attack 40% effective. This chamber. Now I want the floor. Can only occur every once. I don't know what it says. I'm too lazy to read it. Let's get it on. So we are at 60 FPS here. Oop, overshot it. Okay, gotta kill opponents. Might have used up too much there. Frame rate is going a little low here. Dang, I gotta remember how to play this game now. I remember you gotta kill the sorcerer guys. I don't see it right now. Put up the Guwoba here. Spread our fire. Good. Okay. I used to play this a lot on a PC. Frame rate is pretty solid. There was some stutters here and there, but nothing too huge. Got that guy. This guy, the back. Yo, if I shall hit him. Who are you shooting at? Oh yeah, I remember. You can do this. Kick him out of the ring. There was a little stutter there, you know. It's not perfect, but maybe with lowered settings it'll be much better, you know. We spin to win. There you go. Challenge completed. Continue. We'll do a little bit of the next part of this challenge, but as you can see, gameplay no problem here, and we are doing, of course, 60 FPS, no problem. Doesn't support 120 frames per second, so unfortunately, and also I don't think it should because, you know, I don't think it's going to handle 120 FPS anyways. Within 300 seconds. Who are we fighting here? Just a bunch of humans. A bunch of... Yo, that guy's huge. Kill him. Oops. Let's bring out Shangling's. Now this feels pretty smooth to me. No problems here, in my opinion. Oh, I got smoke on my face. Get out of my face. I hate all these ranged folks too. Get tornadoed. Hopefully you sent that the right way. So frame rate is good. Our temperature is at 41 degrees. GPU is at 91%. Kill him. I think this is pretty good, conclusive, like, good enough evidence that this phone can handle this game fine. Probably, you know, some issues with the settings or the panning around. It seems like it happens often in the open world where it stutters when you're walking around. There we go. Challenge completed. So I'm going to leave for now. That is it for our testing of the S21 Plus Exynos Edition on a GENSHIN Impact. Pretty good. No complaints here. As you would expect from a top-tier flagship device. Next up should be Honkai Impact.